This is IGN. While none of us are quite sure how it's the end of the year already, we're already smack dab in the middle of the IGN Awards. Celebrating the best of the year is always the perfect cap to the season. But who came out on top as this year's best TV show? We'll find out in moments. But first, let's look at some other 2024 IGN Award winners. We begin with the best Xbox game of 2024. Our runners-up were Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And the IGN Award for Best Xbox Game of 2024 goes to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Some gamers were skeptical when we found out back in January that Indy's latest interactive adventure would be played primarily in first person. But once everybody played it, Machine Games' choice was quickly validated. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle isn't just the best Xbox game of the year. It's the best game that Microsoft has shipped under any of its banners since IGN's 2021 overall Game of the Year winner Forza Horizon 5. It's a globe-trotting adventure action romp that is shooting in favor of punching, puzzles, whips, quips, stories, side quests, and set pieces. It is brilliant, impossible to put down, and it plays unlike any other first-person game out there. It easily and deservedly wins IGN's Best Xbox Game of 2024 award. Up next, the IGN Award for Best RPG of 2024. This year's RPG runners-up were Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Dragon Age the Veilguard. And the IGN Award for Best RPG of 2024 goes to Metaphor ReFantazio. To call it fantasy Persona isn't necessarily inaccurate, and is a pretty good indication of what you're getting into, but that would also undersell the nuances that make Metaphor the best RPG of the year. Using the context of a daily calendar system, Metaphor wields familiar mechanics to usher you through its fantasy political drama. Every character, every bond and follower, and every major story beat feeds into a thoughtful representation of our real world, showing us the ugliest parts of humanity, but also what it takes to create a brighter future. There's just nothing like Metaphor ReFantazio, and it represents the best of what games can offer, especially in 2024. We've been announcing winners throughout the week, and it all culminates in our live stream on Friday, December 20th, where we will unveil IGN's Game of the Year. Be sure to check back every day for all of the winners. The IGN Awards were voted for by our content team, who are responsible for making everything you read and watch on IGN's many channels. As always, we also want to hear what you loved in 2024, so be sure to vote in our polls and make your voice heard at IGN.com. And now, our winner for the best TV show of 2024, we begin with our leading contenders. Our first runner-up, House of the Dragon Season 2. The Game of Thrones spin-off House of the Dragon managed to squeak into our last TV show of the year runner-up slot after showing some improvement from Season 1. While the series isn't without its flaws, the ongoing drama between House Green and House Black intensified following the death of Rhaenyra's son. With Civil War looming, the stakes grew this season. Though House of the Dragon Season 2 could be frustrating at times due to a lack of narrative propulsion, it remains a visually stunning series that delivers the spectacle that fans of the Game of Thrones franchise have come to expect. Our next runner-up, Arcane Season 2. From the beginning, Arcane has been a visual feast, featuring the most expensive animation of any television show in history by a considerable margin. While Season 2 still features the absolutely beautiful art that the series has become known for, many fans felt the story was rushed after waiting for so long for it to return. Had the show had the opportunity to take its time and build to its finale, it very likely could have cleaned house in the running for IGN's Best TV Show race. Our final runner-up, Fallout. Starring as Lucy McClane in the Prime Video adaptation of Fallout, basically makes Ella Purnell the queen of the 2024 IGN Awards. Her character's earnestness juxtaposed against a harsh post-apocalyptic world made quick fans of viewers new to the franchise, while the series' frequent homages to its roots ensured longtime fans had plenty to be excited about. It was certainly a close race between Prime Video's adaptation and this year's winner, but you just can't take on a perfect series. And the IGN Award for Best TV Show of 2024 goes to Shogun. While the race for this year's winner was close, there is no other choice for the top slot than the impeccable intricate, and intriguing Shogun. The show, which was originally meant to be a limited series but has since been renewed for season 2 at FX and Hulu, is immediately gripping in its first episode, demanding the attention of the audience in ways few shows know how to do these days. We are immediately plunged into the political and religious conflict plaguing the Honorable Lord Toranaga, played by Hiroyuki Sanada, and his loyalists. There is no down moment in the series. Even the quietest scenes scream their importance while the actors do their work. There is an authenticity to Shogun that insists on your undivided attention. From bombastic explosions to sunken ships, quiet moments between conspirators and lovers, and the best use of the Queen's sacrifice play in recent history, Shogun is undeniably the best show of 2024. Thanks for listening to this IGN Awards special. Remember, you can find the entire list of nominees at IGN.com. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console, and subscribe to our weekly podcast through the podcast service of your choice.
Spoken Layer.